me about this Three Fountains and the journey here. How long have you guys been living here?
Three Fountains East, 42nd and Post Road, aka Photos. We've been here for 30 years, 9101 Meadow Lark Drive. Same spot, same apartment. Nothing's really changed here.
So how old were you when you guys moved here?
Man, it's been 30 years. I'm 37, 38. I was probably around 8 years old, somewhere around those lines. But we literally just moved around the corner because we lived in Carriage House East for a few years. And when we moved over here to Three Fountains East, we thought we were doing it because I got my own room and we had a washer and dryer. You see, it's the little things. We didn't think it was a hood because we had a washer and dryer. And so, good times right here at 9101.
So tell me about some of the things that you've learned living over here when you lived here.
Some things that I learned while I was living here is community is very important. One thing that my dad used to teach me is you don't need a whole conglomerate of friends. So I had a couple of friends right here that I stuck pretty close to by when I was growing up here. And so that was one of the lessons that I learned. I wasn't one of the guys that was, gang banging and all of that other stuff, but I had my few close friends, and while we're not really in communication today, that philosophy, that thought process of having a few close friends is still with me today.
So you're the first generation, you and your sister Tawana, the first generation of college graduates, I believe, on both sides of your family. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And growing up in a neighborhood such as this particular neighborhood, what gave you the drive or the determination, being the first generation, what gave you the determination to kind of seek more and to do more?
Yeah, so I really didn't have a drive, so to speak. I think what it was I did what I did not want to do. And so that's really not a drive, because when you have that mentality of not wanting to do something, you can only get so far. You should always have a mindset of what you do want to do. So the only goals that I had while I was here, leaving after high school, was don't work at Castleton Square Mall and don't live on 42nd and Post Road. Get out of Three Fountains East apartments. That was it. So I guess that is a drive, but it can only get you so far because there is so much more work that you have to do internally, rather than just looking at it from an external standpoint, not wanting to work somewhere, not wanting to live somewhere. It's so much more when it comes to growth and development and being your best self.